Hi guys, welcome back to FinPact. My name's Annika and I make personal finance, investing and careers videos every week. So in this video, I'm going to be going into Etoro's Copy Trader facility. This facility is one of the reasons it's one of the leading platforms in the fintech space. So the kind of overall idea of the Copy Trader tool on Etoro is that you choose the trader that you want to copy. You can see their past results, you can see what they invest in, and based on that, you can select copy and invest the amount you want and let them trade for your behalf, essentially. So the concept behind a copy trader is that you can choose which trader you want to copy. You can copy their portfolio, but you can decide how much you want to invest in. And then your investment, let's say you make $1,000 investment, will be copied. So the trades they open, you will have those same trades open. The trades they close, those trades will also close automatically in real time, just by clicking a button essentially on the Etoro app. I'm going to show you an example of how this all works, showing you the Etoro screen later in this video. But for now, let's go through the concepts behind how exactly the copy trader system works. I mean, it is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm just going to go through. The copied trader is the trader whose investments and trades that you would like to copy. And the copier would be you as the investor who wants to copy that person's trades. So a few important points you must know. The minimum amount you can deposit to copy with one trader is $200. And the maximum number of traders you can copy is 100 traders. And the maximum amount you can put in with one individual trader is $2 million. I'll be lucky if I had that. But anyway, so when you see a trader and you see their portfolio, they will have certain trades that are open, and that trader will also make new trades on your behalf. So when you invest, let's say $1,000, that $1,000 could have two options of either being copied all of the trades that the trader has open, or you can decide whether you want to copy any new trades they open. So let's go into the option where the copy trader allows you to open all current trades that are currently open with that trader. So when you start your copy on current open trades with that trader, bear in mind you are not copying at the market rate that they opened their trade with. You're going to be copying the trade, the buy position or the sell position, at the current market price of when you start copying. Now, this has got to be exercised with caution, because imagine if the price they decided to, let's say, buy something at was a lot lower, then you actually bought it and at a price that's a lot higher because you decided to copy them 5 months down the line when maybe that particular stock had already reached its potential maximum price. Another thing is that when you copy the trader, all the positions will have the same stop loss and the same take profits that that trader has imposed. So you can actually adjust this yourself if you would like. Note, your copy trader account will also mean that any actions that that trader makes, your account will show the same actions. So for example, whether they choose to change their stop loss or change their take profits, your account will show the exact same movement. So let's say your account has an open trade they have open, but that trader decides to close the trade, your trade will also close. Now you can manually go and close trades or open trades yourself in your copy account. So if the copied trader makes a position when the market is closed, then Etoro will basically set a market order for the copier, and when the market does open, it will make the trade at the first available market rate possible. Just remember, whenever any trade does open, you will see a slight loss in your account because of the spread price. Now, the copy trader option in Etoro also has a facility where you can copy only new trades. So this means that when that copied trader opens a new trade at exactly the market price they open it at, your copy account will also open that exact trade at the market price that they have given. Of course, it will be in proportion to the amount you have invested in. So guys, just to get an idea of what it all looks like, I'm going to open Etoro and let's click on the copy people function. Just so you know, I'm using my virtual account to show you. So here we are, copy trader, and here at the top we come up with like what the editor's choice for Etoro is, and these guys come up and they give you a risk level of each person, so you can choose a trader based on your risk appetite. You can also see the return. Now bear in mind, this return is for the last 12 months. So let's click on this person here, Will Petch, and let that load up. Right, so you can see that his return has been 55.22% across the last 12 months of 2020. And you can see their monthly return. So in January, he made 1.72, in February, 1.56. And then kind of cumulatively, when you add all these returns up, it gives you the 55.22%. So bear that in mind, that return is across the last 12 months. And then this is a breakdown per month. So you can also see their kind of historical performance from when they started. So you can see this guy started in 2018 October, and he's been trading since then, and he actually made a loss then, and then he showed a fairly good return of 32% and 55.22%. So there we go. And here we can see the risk profile, and you can hover over here, and this shows you that this is how the risk score formula is actually calculated, and it's based on the total allocation of the user's portfolio, the leverage they use, and the overall volatility of the markets they trade. So bear that in mind and look at the person's risk portfolio. Here we can see the number of copiers they have, and this guy's seen a much greater increase. And I think that would probably also be because he was one of the editor's picks. So there we go. Here's a kind of breakdown of what he trades. So he trades 84% stocks, 8.84% ETFs, 5.16% commodities, and 2.21% cryptos. If you're looking for a not so risky trader, it's important that their exposure to cryptocurrencies is a lot lower than perhaps their other assets they choose to trade in. So yeah, we can see that these are some of his most frequently traded stocks, and that's the kind of overall. Now, to see the portfolio and what he invests in, you can click on portfolio, and there we go. And this is the list of what he has. So these are the ones he has. So let's say we want to copy that portfolio. So we click on copy here, and let's say, this is my virtual account. Let's say for ease sake, I'm going to put in $1,000. And this is the stop copying. So it's kind of like the stop loss is stop copying if the copy value drops below 7,458. I think that would be different because in our case, it would be, there we go. It would be 600. So stop copying if the copy value drops below 60%. So we put in 1,000 and we want to stop copying if our portfolio drops anywhere less than $600, then all positions would be closed. So let's say that, and you can obviously change this ratio, but for now I'm going to keep it there, and I'm going to click copy. Started copying Will Petch 1989. Right, so let's click on portfolio, and you can see that it started copying. And obviously there's straight away a little bit of a loss. Now bear in mind the spread price. There we go. That's my portfolio. And of course, like some of the trades will take a while to execute. Perhaps the market is closed, and like I mentioned earlier, if the market is closed, then eToro will execute a market order for you. So when the market does open, that position will open straight away at the first market price, that when the market price is opened. And yeah, that's how we look at that. Now let's go back onto Copy Trader, and let's go on to, Copy People, and scroll down. So we can see most copied. Richard Stroud is one of the most copied. Now, what I actually tried last week is I wanted to actually put some real money into this guy, Richard Stroud, to copy for some time. And it said trader cannot be copied because he's reached the maximum assets under management allowed for popular investors at this level. So he's kind of blocked from gaining new copiers. I think this is also a risk management thing for eToro. They don't want a lot of their users all on one trader just in case that trader screws up, and then, yeah. Pretty risky for eToro's image in that sense, wouldn't it be? So yeah, and you can see who's trending, you can see based on their risk profile, and I would really do research on each copy trader. Where are they? What's their background? What is their investment strategy? A lot of them actually do say, let's look at Ruby MZA. There's a little description when you hover, And it says she's a data scientist who uses advanced statistical tools to make trading decisions and minimize risk. She mainly focuses on stock trading and keeping her positions open for 9 months on average. Now, this woman uses a lot of sort of statistical analysis to make her trades, and I actually am an investor who likes to look at the long term and invest in the next 5 years. So perhaps she's not the right trader for me, but she could be for some other traders, someone who's a bit more looking for short term based on her description, because she does say she focused on keeping her positions open for 9 months on average. Some of the traders in here look for you to copy them for 5 years perhaps. So depending on your risk appetite, you can choose the trader you would like. So if you want to keep your positions open for 5 years and that's your investment horizon, then you could look to do that. Also look at which traders trade in CFDs with leverage, or which actually invest in the underlying asset, because it's very important that you have your investment goals aligned with the copy traders that you have in here, and each one has a different way in which they do things. So that's kind of my overall. And another question people ask is, can you make enough money copy trading to survive? Now, if you think of it, if you are going to put in, let's say, $100 to survive a month, you probably need more, but let's just say hypothetically, then you need at least, and if you say put in $1,000, then you need to get 10% return every single month on that $1,000. Now, obviously, how much you can survive on copy trading to fund your life will depend on how much you put in, essentially. So if you put in $20,000 and you're making 5% return, then in that case, you're making your $100 a month. But that will depend each month to month. I wouldn't say it's a great way to rely on for your full-time expenses, but if you do have $1 million or $2 million here and there, then perhaps this is a good facility for you, because they do show better returns than the market from what their returns show, as I've shown you. Now, as you can see here, there's also a copy portfolio button just underneath copy people. So essentially what copy portfolio is they take the top traders in some of them. So top trader copy portfolios. They take some people based on certain metrics, such as this one is based on quarterly gains. They put them into a portfolio. So when you invest in this portfolio, you're looking at many different traders kind of pooled into this portfolio. So for example, let's click on portfolio and we can see that these are the asset allocations and this is the risk allocation. So 26% Amazon, 27% others. This one is Microsoft, that sort of thing. So this portfolio uses predictive algorithms where it actually comprises of 30 eToro traders who are statistically most likely to generate profit over the next quarter. So this will change. As they said, they rebalance it quarterly so that it ensures that it still adheres to their strategy. So yeah, it's actually a product. These products are managed by eToro. As you can see it here, it says it's a portfolio management product by eToro. So each trader will be weighted equally and eToro will actually rebalance who to put in, who to take out, that sort of thing. So this is a great way of actually investing in more than one trader. You still can do that yourself, but this one, eToro will shift it based on the quarterly earning results. They're going to rebalance it quarterly depending on who becomes the new best quarterly earnings results. So this kind of amalgamates all the best quarterly earning results traders into one, and eToro's system will sort of rebalance it and change it. Of course, you can go and pick and choose different traders to diversify your risk as well. They also have market copy portfolios, and these are actually copy portfolios as well, and they will sort of amalgamate different sectors in the market and all the different assets that can be pulled into that portfolio. So I actually had a bit of a bad experience recently with the cryptocurrency portfolio. I lost a bit of money on this because what I wish I had done more research on was that when you actually open this portfolio, you are opening it at the current market price from when you copy this portfolio, not from when this portfolio first was opened or first started investing in these particular assets. So As you can see with the cryptocurrency one, there's quite a bit of volatility here from these performance, and it does say it's a risk of 6, which is the highest one that eToro has. So you can see the portfolio performance here, and a lot of volatility. And of course, when you open each position, some of the spread prices can be quite high as well. Especially, I mean, I noticed that Bitcoin had quite a large spread price. So when I opened my portfolio, my copy portfolio of cryptocurrency, I lost a bit of money. I did panic and I closed the account. So this is just something to bear in mind, that you need to maybe have a little dapple on the virtual account before you use real money, unlike what I did. So I'm telling you so that you don't make the same mistake and lose money like I did. It's actually a great idea and concept, and I really think you can gain real returns via this, but make sure you know that it will be opening all the positions of that portfolio at the current market price. Let me know what you guys think of the invest in copy portfolios function. I haven't used that as much as I've used the copy people, and so what I really recommend, I have reached a maximum number of copy as possible, but it's Jeppe Kirk Bond. I actually invested in him a few months ago and I saw some really good returns with him, and he actually does quarterly earnings updates. I think it's either on eToro and on YouTube, so you can watch them as well. Make sure you really research the trader you decide to invest in before you go ahead and start using this. So guys, thank you for watching. I am new here, so please hit that subscribe button. I'm making new videos on personal finance, investing and careers every single week. Hit that like button if you found this video useful, and let me know in the comment section what you want to next see and what your experience is with eToro's copy trader or copy portfolio. And yeah, have a great new year, guys. Bye.